Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm just going to do a quick get ready with me. I'm going to do my makeup. I actually have to be out of the door 20 minutes ago. So I'm going to start by using MAC Cosmetics foundation in Matchmaster 7.5 in the shade 7.5. And I'm going to use the Morphe M439 foundation brush to buff this all over my skin and give me a nice full coverage. And I use like 3 pumps. Next thing I'm going to go in with is the LA Girls Pro Conceal Concealer. What? Yes, Pro Conceal Concealer. I believe this is in the shade Cool Tan. But if I'm incorrect about any of the names, I will link them down below. So I'm just going to put this underneath my eyes, center my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, and Cupid's bow, or like mustache area. And then I'm going to blend this through with a Sigma brush. Okay, wait. So I forgot I filled in my brows while I let my concealer set a little bit. So when I go to blend it out with the Sigma brush, it doesn't move as much, and most of that concealer color stays there to actually conceal, if that makes sense. So here is where I decided I wanted to do more of like a natural kind of eye, and I didn't want the color pigmentation to be too heavy. So I decided to add some concealer on my eyelids as well. And finally, I am blending it out with that Sigma brush. Next up, I'm taking my Patrick Starr powder, the loose powder with a Laura Mercier puff, and I am just going to put that underneath my eyes to catch any fallout from the eyeshadow look that we do. I am using the Morphe 35G Bronze Goals palette for this look. If you know, if you've seen my Instagram, I love this palette so much. So the first shade that I'm using is called Nekked. I think that's the name of it, and I'll be sure to notate the names of each shade in the video and in the description box below. But I'm using Nekked, and then I'm going to go in with the shade Record Temps right on top of that first color. And then I'm going in with Tan Up. I wanted to do something like neutrally brown but kind of smoky. And my idea was to keep the entire look matte, no shimmers. I feel like I've been like overwhelming everyone with the shimmers all over the eyes. And then on my lid, I'm going to use the shade Equator. It's like a cooler tone brown. And I'm just going to place that all over the lid and buff it up into the crease. Here I'm taking a MAC Cosmetics kabuki brush and just dusting off that excess powder. And then you're going to see me take the same brush and go in with an all-over face powder. I believe this is the MAC Care Blend powder in dark. Next up, my new all-time favorite bronzer is the Anastasia Beverly Hills bronzer in the shade Mahogany. And I'm just like crazily like brushing in the bronzer. Then I'm going to add a little bit of blush. This is a mineralized blush from MAC. I wanted it to have a little bit of shimmer. And then my favorite part is the highlight. I'm using the Becca Cosmetics highlight in Topaz first. And then I'm going to go in with another one. I'm going to use Opal right on top of that and be extra dramatic and use unnecessary stuff like 2 highlighters to make my face pop even more. So I added a few more of those eyeshadows that I used on the top of my eyes, at the bottom on the lash line, and Loreal mascara on my bottom lashes. And then I am going in now with Cork lip liner from MAC Cosmetics. You guys know how I feel about my liner. I need it a little thick because I like it thick. And then I'm going to go in with the Kylie Cosmetics liquid lip. And I'm using the shade Basic. And I'm going to put that all over the lip. And then right on top of that in the center, because I live for a nude lip and I live for an ombre lip, put them both together and I'm like, my life is made. So I'm going to use Milani Cosmetics liquid lip in the shade Adorable. Thank you guys. Bye.